Hello everyone, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Happy 4th of July. Today, I thought I'd do some 4th of July cards using the Shape Shaker kit called Stars from Queen & Co. Now this is brand new to the Queen & Co shop, and so we'll take a look at what comes inside this kit. Now, Queen & Co is having a 4th of July special. You get 2 free mixed toppings when you purchase the Star Shaker kit. This is one of them, and then this is the other one. One's a 2x2 bag and the other's a 4x4. But those are little bonuses if you order by the 6th of July. And the kits are also on sale right now, regularly $24.95, but today, if you check it out, they're $14.95. So I'll leave links below for you in the description area. But this is the cover page, and there's step-by-step instructions on the back on how to create that beautiful card that they're showing there. And then you also get 12 star shaker shapes. You get 3 of each size, and I love the fact that each star shape is different. You just punch out the center piece. There's release paper on the front, and then there is release on the back. You just remove those. Makes it, like I've said before, just easy peasy to create shaker cards. So you get 4 different sizes of stars. And then along with that, you get the acetate covers that line up perfectly on top of those to create your shakers. You get the small, and then you get, I love that there's a elongated star. I think that's really pretty. But you get a regular star, and then kind of I'm going to call that a little chubby star. But in this kit, you also get 4 dies, and I love that there's stitching on here. I'm a stitching fan, and so it will cut out a frame that fits your shaker shape beautifully. And you get 4 of those, 1 for each of the shapes. Now along with this kit, you get a 3x4 stamp set. Now this is not 4th of July themed, which is fantastic. It's versatile sentiments for birthdays and then just because, and I really like that. And so that's your stamp set that goes perfectly with the stars. So we're going to set these aside and get started. Today I'm going to be creating a background using a background die from Queen & Co. This is the Lines designer die. And then I had grabbed a piece of glitter cardstock for my stash. This is red glitter, and then this is a white glitter. Now this stuff sheds. I think I got it at Walmart, but I know Queen & Co actually has glitter cardstock, and I'll leave that down below for you as well. But I just ran both of those through my die cut machine, and I'm using my tape runner. I'm going to adhere the red glitter paper to my first card base, and then I'm going to inlay the white die cut image on the inside. So we have red and white stripes. And then I'm going to do the same exact thing with the white glitter paper to create 2 of my cards. We're going to make 2 cards today. So just opposite colors here. And I kind of missed a spot with my glue. We're going to start off with the red glitter paper. And so I arranged 3 stars on my background, and I wanted to tone it down just a bit, and I wasn't sure how my shaker shape would adhere to the glitter. So to fix that, I die cut a piece of vellum with a circle die from my stash, and then I just kind of arranged my stars, making sure that the inside of my foam shaker shapes are on the vellum. Now I'm going to use a piece of pattern paper from the Birthday Bash 6x6 pattern paper, and I just cut out my frames for my stars using the blue paper. Had little stars on it, and I thought that would go really pretty. So I cut out the large star and a small star, and then white cardstock as well. Now to adhere these to my vellum, I'm just going to remove the release paper off the back, and it sticks just beautifully. It's not going to go nowhere. And then I'm going to flip this over, and using my tape runner, I'm going to adhere that to my card base. Now later on, I did have to go in with some glue because my tape runner just wasn't sticking to that glitter pattern, glitter paper. But I'll just open this up and trim off any excess vellum that's hanging over. Okay, now I want the inside of my stars to be white. So again, using my tape runner, I'm just going to adhere those center pieces along the inside of my shaker shapes Okay, now we get to add some toppings. Now for this card today, I'm going to be using these toppings. They're called Pops 3, and they're little balls, and they're different sizes, which is fantastic. So I'm going to grab the red, white, and blue. You can see here the different sizes, so cute. And I'm going to fill up my stars. I filled them up pretty good. It's not going to shake around too much, but it sure does look pretty. Okay, I'll remove the release paper off of the top of the largest star. And then I'm going to add my acetate cover that's going to just fit beautifully. Now I'm going to do the same exact thing for the small one. Just remove that release paper, add my acetate, and we have some real fun-filled stars. Now, if you're not into making 4th of July cards, the great option with this is it could be used with any pattern papers to create a real fun birthday card too. So I removed the release paper off of the negative piece of my smaller star and added my blue pattern paper, and then I'm just taking my glue and then going around the edges of my stars here, and then we're going to add our blue frames. Lovely. Okay, now we need a sentiment, so I'm using a black piece of cardstock. I'm going to go and stamp the sentiment here. This says Celebrating You. I used my Versamark ink and then went ahead and added white embossing powder and heat set that. Now I have a banner die for my stash. I'm just going to die cut out my sentiment. And that's going to be ready to go. Now just to add a little something more, I have these buttons from C&CT. They come in a rainbow of colors, and I grabbed a white one, and then just using some C&CT glue burrs, I'm going to attach my button, and then we're going to cheat a little bit. Instead of tying through the button, I'm using some clear or white sparkle string, and I'm going to use another one of those glue burrs. Glue burrs are like glue dots, but they're a little bit stronger. I'm going to add one to the top of my button and then place my bow right on top. That way it looks like it's threaded through, but not really. Now, since I had the glue burrs out, I'm just going to attach my sentiment with those as well. But I placed them on there, and that finishes off my first project. I think it turned out really fun. Nice versatile card, especially if you use different pattern papers. But here's a few close-ups. Okay, now we're going to move along to the second project. This is our card base. We have that finished already, and then these are the leftover pieces. I thought we'll put them to good use. So I'm going to use the white frame, and I'm just using my glue to go around it, and then I'm going to adhere that towards the lower portion of my card base. And I did end up later on putting a heavy acrylic block on top just to help that glue down. Now I'm going to add my sentiment to the blue star here. So I chose Wish Big. It fit perfectly on that size star there. And I just used my Versamark and white embossing powder. Now I'm going to add my pattern paper right above the negative piece of the larger star. And this one actually leaves a little bit of adhesive showing. Now when this happens, what I like to do is take glitter. If you don't like using glitter and it's too messy, you could also just use an anti-static powder tool to get rid of the tackiness. But I found that the glitter just makes it pop a little bit more and it sticks beautifully. So after I have that done, I'm going to remove my release paper and stick that down in the center of my white frame. And now I'm going to grab some silver sparkle string. I thought it'd be fun to really bring out that silver glitter. I'm going to just use one of my little glue burrs here, and I'm going to lift up my frame on the very top and add that, and then I'm going to adhere one end of my string. I'm going to flip it over my front panel, and then I'm going to add another. I added a half a glue burr underneath the top part of my star, and then secured the string down. I just tied a bow with my silver sparkle string, and I left the tails of it kind of long. I really kind of liked the way it looked, but I just secured that right on top of the star. Easy peasy. That's my second project today. I think it turned out real fun. So these are the two projects I made with the Shape Shaker kit called Stars. I'll leave links below in the description area for you guys to check out. And remember, again, the 4th of July special is happening. This kit is actually 40% off. So you might want to check that out. And then you get 2 free patriotic topping mixes. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I wish you a fantastic 4th of July. And we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.